Hello and welcome to my first Let's Play on YouTube. We will be, of course, playing the Long Dark. This is part number 1 and I'd say we'll jump right into it. And here we are. I've started a new sandbox game on medium difficulty, nothing too taxing as of yet, and yeah, we're just waiting for this thing to load up right now. It's been a while since I played, so I decided to go for medium, and yeah, here we go. Brilliant starting point, right in the office. So okay, we'll just take a little walk around and have a little look, find a couple of things here. For some reason I always check in the corner. I cannot help myself, although actually I don't think there's ever found anything there. Now then we'll go through the drawers here. Some gloves, always a good thing. Nothing apart from that. Oh, some scrap metal. Okay, great. Then we'll just check how we're doing and what the time is. So then I'll think we'll just drop all the stuff. Because I think we'll just try to make a run for the gun. Sometimes there is a body just a couple of meters away from the office. It's just up a small path leads to the left once you leave the house, and let's see if we can yeah, get lucky once again. And we've already started here, which is brilliant. So we're not even cold at this point. So there, we're just going to head out. And it is a beautiful day. And yeah, as I say, so not too cold. Okay, yeah, it is going down, but we're fine. So, oh yeah, no, there we have to go right along there. Yeah, I'll be running this section. I usually don't run because it just drains your energy much too fast, but since we are already at our base, I'll just go for that a little bit. And there we can see already, I think that's the body, and if we get incredibly lucky and oh my god, perfect, we already have a gun. That is just brilliant. Some crow feathers to go with it for the fletching of the arrows later. Okay, the guy itself didn't have anything. Just have a quick look over here if there's any more crow feathers. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, and then we'll just head right back. Bit of running. Yeah, as I said in the intro, this is of course my first Let's Play. There are still some things that need to be adjusted. One, of course, is the audio, and yeah, I'm just sort of getting into the motions of things. I decided to start with the Long Dark, partly because I actually really like the game. I've been playing it sort of since I saw it the first time a couple of years ago. Lots has changed since then, and yeah, the campaign is coming up, so I am really looking forward to that. And so I thought I'd get familiar with the new mechanics. So here we go. What I always do is drop the gun here, at least at the beginning. I like being organized. Probably half of this game is down to organization. So one final check just to go around. We have everything. Some lantern fuel. Whetstone, which is brilliant. That's also part of the new mechanics in this game, so you don't have to repair them. Repair the axe, repair the knives. You can actually, yeah, sharpen them. So that's just brilliant. Just go through all the things that we have here. The first aid kit. Okay, that's actually looking quite good. And then we'll just head upstairs really quick. See if the corpse has anything. Okay, we're unlucky. That's not a problem at all. Then we'll just take a little look around here. There's usually something in the crates or on the desk. Okay, so newsprint, nothing too exciting. One bedroll and nothing in the cupboards, which is a shame. There are 2 more drawers. The bedroll I usually leave up here. Since you have 2 now, usually when you start, I usually scrap one for materials to mend my clothes. So we'll just see how it goes for the time being. I'll just leave it. As I say, we're just going to do some organizing right now. Okay, so nothing in the drawers. One final sweep of the surroundings. Everything is okay. So I think we'll go downstairs now and just get everything that we've dropped on the floor when we headed out organized. Let's pick everything up. So, and then we'll start here. That's usually my drawer with all the materials. At the beginning, at least, I still put the flares in here, but yeah, you know, I mean, at some point they just get so many that I usually just dump them on the floor at some point. The scrap metal, which I think is now only used for arrowheads, but we'll see. All the medicine obviously goes in the first aid. And then we'll head over to the cabinet here, and top drawer for me is always food, and we'll just put everything in there right now. Second drawer is usually everything related to fire, apart from wood, that is, so all the propellants, all the tinder, excuse me, all the matches, yeah, basically anything related to making a fire. Oh yeah, I forgot to put the tin opener in with the food, so we'll also drop the lantern fuel right there. Nice little new feature which I really love, dropping things on the floor and then being able to pick them up and place them. That's really, really nice. Bottom drawer for me is always tools, so hatchets, knives, crowbars, all those kind of things go in there. And obviously then I also put the whetstone there. I put all the clothes, materials, sewing kits in the top drawers, since it sort of seems the proper place to put them, I guess. So you would always, of course, you wouldn't, you know, put your clothes next to your food, at least that's my opinion. Okay, so organization done, and then we'll just have a quick look around. We're doing okay. We'll put on our gloves and we'll head out, because I actually plan on getting to the trapper's cabin. I think we've got enough light left, and so we'll see how far we get here. Yeah, as I was saying, you sort of have a little total crap. So yeah, actually I missed having a little look around here left and right. This just seems quite adventurous, so no wolves up until now. I think I got quite lucky up until now, but then again, you know, I've only been on the map for a couple of minutes. So, dead body, let's see what we find. As far as I can tell, well, up until now, and I haven't seen much, of course, the areas where things drop or spawn are not all that different from where they used to be. So that's also why I left most of my gear in the office, because on the way there's this dilapidated building just up ahead with a stove in it, and there's usually a hatchet and sometimes even a piece of wood there. So I'm just gonna have a look to see if we can pick that up on the way, and then usually you find matches and tinder in the trapper's cabin, so I think we'll actually spend the night there, depending on what we find and if we get enough food and all those kind of things. So first things first, we'll check here. Still no wolves around, which I think is quite interesting, because usually you do see them from afar at least. Oh, perfect, here we go, hatchet and some wood. I'm still quite sure I still have a problem with burning the hardwoods. They used to be for the for repairing the rifle and things like that, so I'm not sure that you actually still have to do that, and that you know, just get the hardwood and burn it, because it burns obviously for longer and hotter, I think, I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, so I'm still not incredibly comfortable with burning that, but I'm sure I will find out as I go along here. So then we'll just head over this little hill, and we are getting cold, okay, but we're slightly shielded by the wind, so that's okay. Yeah, just across this hill is, never going to remember what the area is called, Dave's Last Stand, I believe, so it's this single tree in this clearing. I mean, most of you, again, will know this. I'm just saying this in case there are some people that are unfamiliar with this game and that are watching. In case that is the case, welcome to everybody. Right, so yeah, you can usually find a knife, maybe, or in this case, an axe, another one, or a hatchet, I should say. So we'll check what Dave has on him. That's some matches, nothing too spectacular. And where are the feathers? No feathers? Okay, then we'll just move out. And then yes, once we cross over this, you will do in just a moment, we'll be indoors, we're nearly there. So yeah, once we cross over here, and then you can see in the distance the quite beautiful trapper's cabin. This is one of the reasons why I just love this game. It just looks absolutely gorgeous, especially the smoke coming out of the cabin, which you can't quite see properly yet, but once we get nearer we'll be able to see it. Just absolutely gorgeous. Right, then we have a deer carcass in here, 1.5 kilos of meat. One of the things I recently learned was actually making a fire next to the carcasses when you harvest them in order to prevent getting cold. That's something I've never done before. It makes total sense, of course, but just goes to show that, you know, once you're stuck in the habit of, you know, just skinning them right there and then. Oh, hello, there are some saplings back there, but we'll just get into the house really quickly. There we go. Just in the nick of time before we started losing health. Okay, so we're actually not getting warmer, we're actually staying at freezing, and now we are losing. Okay, so let's see, we'll just take a quick look around. Some matches, that's fine. Some paper. Actually, we'll get some wood going. Yeah, I think we'll try to start a fire. There's the tinder plug, that's great. And another gun, brilliant. Oh my god. I can't even remember when the last time I had 2 rifles. And if there's another one in the dam, that would be absolutely outstanding. Okay. Well, I'll take it, that's for sure. So, okay, quick loot around, and then we'll try to start the fire. Of course, I didn't bring an accelerant. We'll use the tinder plug, and we'll use the wood matches since we get sort of a 70% chance of lighting the fire. It's always a bit of the gamble at the beginning. You know, if you have an accelerant, of course it works, but usually you don't have more than 2 or 3, in my experience at least. So you just have to try, and we got unlucky there, but that's just the way it goes. So we'll quickly harvest the paper. And we'll try again. So this is always, of course, the very, very exciting part. Ah, come on, come on, come on, come on. It's not exciting, it's tense. It's a tense moment. Okay, looking... fuck. Okay. We are not lucky with making fire. We're lucky with the rest of this game, but so far... We're lucky with the rest of this game so far, but apparently not with making fire. So, okay, what we'll do is we'll just loot this place and see what we can find. That's great. Some bandages, everything fine. Some food, also good. And then the rifle. It's actually good to find some rounds. I don't think the rifle that I picked up had any rounds in, but I'm not sure. So yeah, and a rifle cleaning kit. There we go. That's brilliant. So once they break down, we can at least get a couple of more rounds, shots out of them. Right. So actually quite a lot of food. Some beef jerky as well. That's brilliant. Okay, so we'll start again with a fire, and we'll just break this thing down since it gives us tinder cloth as well, actually, which is brilliant. And it's going to be dark, so just pick everything up. Oops, wrong button. And we are getting hungry. So let's have a look. Okay, we'll drink the soda. Which actually reminds me, I need to take a sip as well. And then we'll lie down just to warm up a little bit. Alright, so we're warm, and then we'll eat something just to get the calories up again. We're actually quite thirsty now, that is a bit of a problem. I would like... I would like to get something to drink right now. Actually, melting some snow would be a priority right now. So, okay, we'll give it another go. Looking good, looking good. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, this is just insane. Okay, so we have definitely run out of tinder. And yeah, breaking down some of the... Yeah, it's gonna take a long time, isn't it? Only the larger pieces of furniture give us tinder, and it takes 1.5 hours. Okay, let's go for it. Because I'm going to be, yeah, I'm already quite thirsty now. There's the tinder plug, and we'll try for another one. Oh, great, now it's also stormy outside. This is just unbelievable. Okay, right, what can I do instead? I think the best course of action is to make a fire outside, since I can use the petrol to start it. Is that correct? I think that is correct. But I'm not even sure. Do I need sticks? This is slightly odd. Okay, I'm a bit at a loss here now. What to do, what to do. Okay, we'll head out and see if I can make a fire outside. Well, this is certainly shit. Oh my god, I can't see anything. This is gonna not turn out well. Okay, I can at least see where I came from. Now this should be... Where is this cabin with the carcass in? It should be there somewhere, shouldn't it? Oh god, I'm losing my bearing totally. Oh, so I'm gonna get pretty cold. Okay, so this is the exit, so it should be straight along here. And not good, not good. Come on, come on. There it is. Okay, okay. There we go, there we go. So, no wind. Maybe I can make the fire in here? I'm not sure. How do I make the fire again? I am an idiot. How do I do it? How do I do it? Okay, this is just stupid. How will I do this? What we'll do is... I think we might have to edit this part out since it is just absolute tosh what I'm doing right here. So we'll head back out. I see we're actually getting cold now and... Oh shit, no, just thirsty. This is just... Oh, well, a crow feather for good measure. Okay, we'll head back to the cabin. And I think we just have to sleep it off and try to get back to the office as soon as the storm has passed. This is just the only way to go as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, that was a bit stupid what I did this there. And, oh my god, it's just going down and down, which is just not good. Okay, so yeah, calorie is really low. And of course I'm extremely thirsty, which is not helping. We'll pick all the wood up. There's another tinder plug. Do I dare? I think so. So, come on, baby. I'm feeling lucky. This one is going to be the one. Halfway. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. This is going to work. Perfect. Okay, great. And first of all, we'll add some wood to the fire. We'll go for 2.5, I suppose is okay. And then we'll melt some. We'll melt the half a litre first because we desperately need to drink something. Quick, 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 quick. And boil the water as well. Go, 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 go. That feels a lot better. Okay, and then we'll... Okay, then we'll get the... Shall we spend the rest of the day? Yeah, there's not much else we can do. I suppose we'll get about 3.5 litres out of this. Maybe a bit more, actually. I keep on wanting to make a sort of a table where you can see, you know, how much time... in how much time you can boil how much water, and, of course... what I've always wanted to do is set up a little table where you can see how much water you can gain from a certain amount of time. So I think, yeah, with this should be about 3.5 litres. Now with a quarter of an hour I suppose we could get another half a litre, but okay, let's just head out. 3.5, there we go. One drink and off back to the house. Oh, and before I forget, of course, the the safe. this either takes an awfully long time or is very, very quick. It's neither... Oh, there we go, not too bad. This is just an amazingly good entertainment, obviously, showing how you try to crack one of these things. But nonetheless, okay, it's part of the game, and there's one thing I'm trying to do here is trying to, you know, get people to see what this game is. Of course, there are still quite a few people out there who've never played The Long Dark, and I can just only highly recommend it. I think on Steam it actually also has very nice premium to cope. That is excellent. We'll put that on right away. I'm not even wearing a jacket. No wonder I'm getting cold really quickly. Okay, there we go. So, yes, I want to show this game, you know, as best I can without, you know, doing any edits. There might be a small edit here and there if there's something, you know, really dramatically boring. But for the most part, I'm actually trying to get this game to, you know, just to showcase it. You know, I enjoy playing it, and if, you know, somebody watches this and actually thinks, oh, this actually looks very interesting, and also gives it a go, that's just absolutely brilliant. Okay, what we'll do is it actually doesn't seem to be that cold. So, okay, we'll take a... Oh, hello. Let's see what we have here. What we'll do is we'll, first of all, harvest these saplings. They are going to be... once they're cured, we're going to turn them into arrows. Or at least they'll be the shaft of the arrows. That's something else that has changed as far as I remember, is that making arrowheads is now a whole different... making arrowheads now is just totally different from when I last played it, where you just had to use scrap metal. Now you actually have to do some kind of forging or something, but yeah, again, we'll just try to find out how and where, because I don't doubt that it's going to be on this map. And then we'll take some old man's beard lichen. That's actually to make sort of disinfectant bandages. You know, when you venture out, you should at least have a couple of bandages, some disinfectant and stuff like that. And with the old man's beard, it actually saves you to take the disinfectant with you, since yeah, this stuff disinfects the wound in case you're attacked by a wolfie or a bear. So just having a quick look around, because what I also need obviously is the maple sapling, which is then, when it's cured, it's used to make the bow. The hunting bow, I believe it is. So the sooner we can get those materials, the better, of course. I don't think, as I said, we'll be able to actually make arrows on this map, since I don't think there is a way to actually sort of melt the scrap metal. But as far as I can recall, there are two arrows, two used arrows, two broken arrows, I suppose, in the dam somewhere, and they can be harvested for their arrowheads. So I could make at least 2 arrows. Yeah, it'll just have to be enough. You just have to make sure that you shoot the wolves in the fucking face. That's just the most important thing. And hopefully you can reclaim them, and yeah, hopefully they don't degrade too quickly. That would be rather a shame if that happened. But yeah, so heading back here, and we are actually coming up to oh, actually just over half an hour already, so I suggest we make a cut as soon as I've reached the office again. So we're just backtracking here. On the left there we see the dilapidated house where I picked up the first hatchet. Oh, and that reminds me, actually I should get out my gun, since, I mean, I haven't seen too many wolves around at this point, but... So, have a quick look around. I don't think... Oh, what's that? No, that is a deer. But yeah, I think nonetheless, I think we should get out the gun. It's just safe. Better safe than sorry. And we'll load it up. So yeah, we'll be fine. Yeah, we're actually doing quite well for ourselves. It seems that, you know, apart from me running around outside in the dark in a snowstorm, everything has been working out quite well. We're a bit hungry right now and starting to get cold, but that's not a problem since we're nearly back at the office. And we've got more than enough food right there. What we will be doing in the next episode is, again, I think we'll just try to get everything organized. We'll do a scavenging run either around the lake, or we'll go to the outlook section. I haven't quite decided yet, but yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Yeah, we still of course have to set up everything, gather some supplies, gather some wood, which is quite important. We need to get some water supplies, food supplies, you know, the usual stuff. We need to repair our clothes, that's also on the agenda. And for now, we also need to get our health back up since we're at 62%. So that's to take care of for the next episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.